Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru. It is January 6, 2026. I'm here for another crack at connections after I do my Rosalind shuffle, and I'd like to remind you that if you haven't liked this video or subscribed or hit that notification bell, those are things that really help me out and allow me to continue bringing these videos to you. So here we go. I know I did the shuffle already. I remembered this time. So quarters. I'm picturing in my mind, I used to love to sort coins out and put the quarters in the rolls. I don't think that's what we're talking about, but it might be. Quarters. Rich. I felt rich when I had a whole roll of quarters. Pack. Flush. Party. These all feel somewhat related and so disparate at the same time. Quads. We have Q, quads, and quarters. I don't see two others, so I'm not going to think that that's the connection. I was about to put the Q's together. But I might look for, things that are represented by Q, Quads. Oh, do you know what would be a cool one? A cool category? Taking off the last letter, putting it onto the front and making a new word. Quads could become squad. That would be a fun one and really tricky. Clear. It would not be clear. Clear. Flat. We've got a lot of adjectives here. Stuffed. I'm thinking mushrooms if I find other things that go with mushrooms. Or animals. Stuffed animals. Digs. Well, that's where you live, your digs. That could be your quarters. That could be your flat. All right, we've got 3. Let's put these down, but I don't think this is actually right. Quarters, flat, because why would we have a Briticism in here? When digs, I wouldn't think is a Briticism. Quarters, I wouldn't think is a Briticism. Not that they wouldn't use that in the UK, but that it's not. I mean, we have apartments, they have flats. There's a completely different nomenclature. Balloon. Hold on. Stuffed animals, balloon animals. I hope that one works. Could be pack animals. Whoops. That one's less likely in my opinion. Boat. Straight. We have a flush and a straight, but I don't see full house or I'm going to hold off pad. That works. Oh, there's full, but not full house. Deep. I'm missing in animals. Quarters animals, rich animals, pack animals, flush animals, party animals. I like both of these. Quarters, flat, digs, pad. Yeah, I'm a little bit suspicious about flat, but unless there's a reason to change it, I like this. Stuffed animals, balloon animals, pack animals, party animals. I'm going to call that purple right away. I'm thinking about getting it out of the way and checking on everything else. Well, let's take a look at the other things we have. Quarters, rich. Pack, flush. Now those could be, rich, flush, got a lot of money. Party, quads. That is not rich or flush. I'm going to put that over here. Clear. No. Rich and clear feel like they go together. Rich and flush feel like they go together, but rich and clear. Wait, but flush and clear. Maybe. I'm going to put clear over here. It's like you don't have money problems. You're clear. I don't know. We'll find out. Boat. That doesn't feel like it goes over there. Straight. Pad. Full. Deep. You know what? Flush goes over here. Yeah. I have heard four of a kind called quads before, and I know that there's something about a boat. I think it's equivalent to like a full house. You can say full boat instead. I think these are poker hands. And rich, deep, clear, full. These feel like words to describe wine. It's rich, it's deep, it's clear, it's full-bodied. I feel like these describe wine. These are poker hands, colloquially. Oh, I said that wrong. And that's such a hard word to say, and usually I get it right, but then when I think about it, I get it wrong. Colloquially. There, that was better. I'm going to say this is blue. I'm going to say this is green and this is yellow, but I could reverse those, especially because this took me the longest to get. But let's try what I think is going to be purple, what I feel solid about. Stuffed animals, balloon animals, party animals, pack animals. I like that one, but I'm still going to check. Blank animal. Well, close. Okay, so then we go, I'm going to say quads, flush, straight, boat. I think these are poker hands. I think quads and boat are colloquial, and I think flush and straight are normal. So I'm just going to say poker hands. Poker hands familiarly. Same as colloquially, although a little bit easier to say. Okay. All right. Well, we got that, and it's blue. So then do we trust that everything else is like quarters, pad, flat, digs? That's going to be green? I'm going to say green. It's yellow, and it's apartment. Rich, clear, full, deep. And that is, oh, sonorous. Sonorous. I never know how to pronounce that because I've only seen it. I don't know that I've ever heard it said. I'm sure I have. It's either sonorous or something that I haven't come up with. And that's like about your voice, not about wine. Clear, deep, full, rich. That's the vocal quality. I should learn how to pronounce that. Okay, that is it for me. Little bit off there. Little bit off, but not too much. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. But mostly, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.